We've got another important trade at the deadline. The 76ers, they're going to send Markelle Fultz to the Orlando Magic for Jonathan Simmons, a first-round pick from the Oklahoma City Thunder, and a second-round pick from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, this is actually a good trade, but at the same time, it's kind of a bad trade. So this is good for the 76ers because their starting lineup is already set. They're focused on the bench, and Jonathan Simmons is a pretty solid player. He's going to be great coming off that bench. But what makes this trade bad is that Fultz was a number 1 pick. The 76ers had to trade to get that number 1 pick, and this is what they're going to get out of it? Basically, the 76ers selected the wrong player with the first pick. That's why they're only getting Jonathan Simmons back. Now, obviously, with all things considered, after drafting him and this mysterious injury that has sidelined him and all the struggles we've seen, to be able to trade him for somebody useful is good, but at the same time, it can't really be a good trade because this is the number 1 pick and this is all you're getting back. Now, that first round pick from the Thunder, it's not going to be worth anything because the Thunder, they're going to be in the playoffs. The second round pick from the Cavs, it's a second round pick, so it doesn't really matter who it comes from. The Magic, it's a good trade for them because they need a point guard, and if Fultz can come back, and if he's not injured, and if he just starts playing and balling, it's going to be great for them. It's not really much of a risk because they didn't send that much to get him, so it's good for the Magic. I don't really see it being bad for the Magic. So now it's time to look at the Lakers. LeGM, back at it. I actually don't like this trade. The Clippers are trading Mike Muscala to the Lakers for Michael Beasley and Zubac. I don't like this trade right here. I don't know what LeGM is thinking. So when he first came to the Lakers, LeBron put together this team that can get to the basket, a dribbling team, right? Everybody said, what's going on? Because he doesn't have enough shooters. Why is he doing this? Now you're starting to see that he's going back to what we're used to seeing. He's getting shooters. First they got Reggie Bullock. Now they're getting Mike Muscala. Muscala, he's good. He's going to give them some more range out there as a center, but Zubac's been balling. I feel like if you're going to trade Zubac, you need to get a more important player than Mike Muscala. They traded Zubac and Beasley. They traded 2 players to get Muscala. Muscala's good, but Zubac was the guy that you would use to get an Anthony Davis or, some other big player in a trade. I don't like this, but we got to hear from Lakers fans. What do you think about this trade? They do have an open roster spot, so they could go after somebody like Carmelo Anthony, but still, I don't think you trade Zubac to do that. You could trade somebody else on that team. Instead, you save Zubac for something bigger, or maybe they're just giving up on the bigger trades. I don't know. No Anthony Davis at the deadline, and this is what you're getting, so we got to discuss this. I can't wait to read the comment section. Arenas is wide open in the corner. No defender. They need a timeout. And look, now he's jumping all over the place. Oh, man, look at this. I'm dancing. I got him. Floater. Oh, the floater gets swatted. The floater got swatted, man.